You don't pray against it because it is ordinance. Sowing and reaping is ordinance. It doesn't change. Life and death runs on ordinance. It doesn't run on prayer. Ordinance is something that God cannot go away from. That even if you are crying, because he's a judge, even if you are crying, when you are through with crying, ordinance will prevail. Because ordinance is stronger than emotions. So success and prosperity runs on ordinance. If somebody is poor, then the person is weak at keeping the ordinance of prosperity. Let me say again. I said if somebody is poor, then the person is weak in keeping the ordinance of prosperity. Because the law, that is ordinance, say that whatever you sow, you will reap. So it is wrong for somebody to say he is sowing too much and is reaping nothing. That is evil. God, the reason I have not prospered is because I am working and you are not rewarding me. What do you mean? You're lying. You're lying to yourself. Somebody says I am working too much, and that is why I'm not prospered. Working too much where you're a liar. Excuse me. When people see your life, that is the result of your life, they will see what you're sowing. Let me say again. I said when people see the result of your life, they will see what you're sowing. So it is wrong for you to say I am sowing too much, I'm working too hard, so I'm suffering. That is bad. That's very bad. It is because somebody is ignorant of the word's ordinance. A boy came to me when I was in school. Okay, no. I was in Kano many years ago. He said, you know, Shepherd, I've been Locust Army for 7 years and nothing has happened for me. I said, can you get out? And you know, he was like a pastor in training. I said, can I see you get away? Can you get out? He was looking at me. I said, you should get out. I was there looking at him until he get out. Before he get out, I said, that you are in Locust Army for 7 years and you were working what? You don't have conscience. I said, I look at him and say, you don't have conscience. You come around the church, you sit around the church, you sit around the church and wait for 3 o'clock, then wait to close by 3, and then you walk away. And then come back the next day and do what? Sit around. Like some of us do it here. You sit around without conscience. You're not even asking yourself, what are you contributing to yourself? Even outside God, what are you contributing? I came here in the night and I made a course. I came now, I made a course and I'm teaching. And supervising. Before I came, I was getting ready for this and for this course. I was making the course that's on my table already. I'm going to go, when I stop, I'm going to go to my office to go and proofread. I was also part of administration because I was part of the building to sign checks and discuss what was going on in the side there. And to answer calls. Now this goes on, and then somebody come up, paint a picture that you've been around. We're not talking about being around. It is what are you contributing when you are around. Even if it's prayer you're saying you're praying, it is necessary for you. It is necessary for you to see whether your prayer is working or not, so that you don't come casually to prayer room. You should pray prayer with burden if you want answer, and then to check whether the petition you're making is bringing result or not, to see whether you will add fasting in it. That is ordinance. Because you see, God is going to pay you back with what you first sowed. Genesis 8 said, seed time shall not cease. Seed time and harvest. So somebody wants to harvest something, he has not sown. There are people that everything they do it casually. So ordinance, prosperity has ordinance. So is success. Now the Lord told me that when he told me that I should see, why he brought me here in that vision is to show me the ordinance of prosperity, of something that when I get up where I was praying, I should do something about it, because that is the ladder that will take me to where I'm going to, and there is no option to that ladder. I said there is no option. That is what is called ordinance. He said when you get up from here, there is no option. I said, Lord, let there be no option, I will obey. Now, my miracle didn't start in the obedience. My miracle started in the fact that I was corrected. I said, Lord, thank you for loving me to correct me. It was in correcting me in that vision that I am blessed. What about if he didn't correct me? Some people can be doing something wrong, nobody's correcting them. But how you will know that they are doing something wrong is that they will never prosper. So it is a wonderful thing for somebody to be corrected. I said, come, this thing you're doing is wrong, because it's going to keep you down. So when he corrected me, I was happy. I said, Lord, you didn't only correct me. Then he said to me, buy rice for the widows and the seed and ask you to sow. It's an ordinance. That means no condition will change it. Building 10 houses cannot change it. But I thought that when there is burden somewhere else, it can change it. But when I know it was an ordinance, then I am going to sell my shoe to keep ordinance. That if I'm supposed to buy that rice and I can't buy it, then I should sell my car to buy it, since it's an ordinance. Some of us, some instructions that are ordinance, you're trying to produce choice around it. You don't produce choice around ordinance. There are certain commandments you think you have choice about. Why you are slowed down is because you think you can make choice around that instruction. That instruction is not that choice, it's an ordinance. That is whether you are happy or not. A lady came to me one day and I was talking with her. She complained so many things about her husband. And while we are still talking, he said, Shepherd, I am going to go home to go and make meal for my husband. I said, I thought you are angry with him. Then she said, making meal to give him as his wife is a command. It doesn't matter whether I'm happy or not. I was a very high intelligence. That is what is called ordinance. Now, certain things God have told some of us, why you are joking with it and it is hurting you, is because you think you can make choice about that instruction, because you don't know that instruction is an ordinance. That is whether rain is falling or sun is shining. You must obey it. Because that is where your prosperity hinges, on that ordinance. Praise God. Praise God. Well, have I been able to say it very well? Now, the devaluation of foolishness. A foolish person is somebody who lacks understanding. Let me say again. I say a foolish person is someone that lack understanding. Sometimes when that fool lack understanding, he will not know that he lack understanding. You see, because wisdom reveals itself through fruits. When the fruit of wisdom is not found around the person, and that person is claiming to be wise, then he is devalued by foolishness. Wisdom instructs. Wisdom has signs. Wisdom is prosperous. Wisdom is successful. Wisdom has favor. Riches and honor and righteousness is with wisdom. So how can somebody say he is wise and he is poor? I think somebody should look at wisdom. In Proverbs chapter 8, Proverbs chapter 8, verse number 17 of Proverbs chapter 8. He said, I love them that love me. That is wisdom talking. And those that seek me early shall find me. Then he said 18, he said, riches and honor
are with me.
Yeah, and then he said, durable riches and
righteousness.
So how can somebody who lack everything he needs not know that the devaluation is as a result of foolishness? Why will somebody not see it? Now, foolishness is subtle. What does he do? He doesn't allow a fool to know he is. You see, because if a fool knows that he is foolish, he will start praying against foolishness. But all the evil